Hey people, how are you all? I'm good. So this is day 3 at the Ayurvedic Foundation Yoga course at the Ayuryoga retreat in Mysore. So how has the last few days been? So day 1 was pretty much an introduction day. Lots of people were joining, arriving from different parts of the world. We've got members here from England, Germany, America, Belgium, Japan and a few other places. It's probably about 45-50 people overall in attendance here. It's about 17, 18 I think in my group, which is the Ayurvedic Foundation course. There's a group doing the basic yoga course. I'm going to take a right here. I'm going to just walk around the estate here doing a little vlog. And there's actually many people here who are just here for treatments, here for 1-2 weeks. Some are actually spending a few months here as a winter Christmas getaway. It's a number of retired couples here for Christmas. Hi. There's actually a family, there's a girl there, that's Nikki, she's from Germany. They're actually a family of 4, mother, father, daughter and son. The parents have come straight from Germany and the 2 children working abroad have all come here. So they've all met up here at this retreat from different parts of the world to have their holiday here. And then they will all separate and go back to their respective countries, which is really nice. There's a couple of retired couples, one from Scotland, one from southern England, and one of them has actually been here a number of times. So it's actually a very good, interesting mix of people here from different backgrounds, different ages, all different nationalities as well. It's really, really nice. People generally are all very sort of similar, like-minded people, all have an interest in yoga and Ayurveda, all very calm, chilled people, really nice, a bit like me actually. What about the place itself? So I did do a video before about the place. I'm just going to do another little tour. I've explored a bit more of the retreat. I've seen a few other places that I hadn't visited before. And it actually just started raining. It's a little bit of rain, very, very light rain, but it's nice and refreshing. It's not too hot today actually. It is hot sometimes, but it's not too sunny, so no need for sun lotion or a hat or sunglasses, but it does get quite warm. It does also get quite chilly at night, but not so bad. So the resort itself is located on a farm. I'm going to be quiet, there's a cars going on behind me there. So the resort itself is located on quite a large farm, and it's owned by Krishna and his wife Lily, who's American. There's an interesting backstory about them as well, which I'll tell you on another video. So I think the resort's been going on for around about 10 years now, and it's developed quite a lot in the last 10 years to what it is now, with lots of huts, proper accommodation, facilities, classrooms, yoga halls, etc. But it started off as just one large farm, and they've actually grown a lot of the trees and the vegetation since they've purchased the land. There's an awful lot of natural wildlife here as well. So starting from the small ones, there's lots of insects, lots of beautiful butterflies, lots of butterflies here, moths, butterflies, crane flies. Was a little frog in my bathroom. Lots of frogs at night time out on the road, so on the footpaths, so you've got to take a torch with you. The place is not illuminated at all. It's very dark, it's very rural, so you have to carry a torch at night time. Otherwise you're likely to squash a frog. Apart from that, there's a few wild dogs, there's a few cats on the farm itself, and the big one, there is a crocodile in the river behind me, and we're very lucky that we managed to see the crocodile on day 1 when we first arrived. Apparently it doesn't make an appearance very often, but we were very lucky we got a glimpse of it. He came to say hello. Apart from that, plant life, lots of varied plants. Done a video about the farm itself and the sort of stuff they're growing out here. A lot of the food we're getting fed is grown here on the farm. So in terms of fruits, things like watermelon, papaya, jackfruits are all actually growing here on the farm. Carrots, tomatoes, cucumbers, pumpkin, all grown here on the farm itself. The food has been absolutely amazing. It's not dosas in Italy like you would expect in South India. It's a mixture of dishes, all very simple, non-spicy food, and pretty much every day we've had several meals. They've all been different. We haven't had a repeat as yet. So what's a typical day like? So the day starts off at 5:30 a.m. That's right, 5:30 is very early. We're woken up with a very nice ringing bell. Chap walks around with the bell, he goes around the whole area ringing his bell, and it's a lovely way to wake up rather than the buzz of the mobile phone. So 5:30 you freshen up, and at 6 a.m. There's a meditation for half an hour. It's a very nice meditation. You've got a number of different types of meditation you can attend. There's 2 different halls, and you can choose whether which you wish to attend. I've only been to the one so far. I'm going to try another one tomorrow. 6 to 6:30 is meditation. 6:30 we have neti, which is cleaning the nose with water. So you put water with a small bowl up one nostril, comes out the other, and you clean it with warm salted water. Never actually experienced this before, so it's quite nice, and it's not that difficult. It's not as difficult or as messy as I thought it would be, so I'm actually going to perhaps try and keep that practice up. Thereafter you have a ginger and lemon tea with water. Very mild German ginger and lemon, very good for sort of cleaning the stomach. So that's at 6:30 to 7. And then 7 o'clock is the first yoga session. So again, with the yoga you have a choice of either beginners type yoga or you have a more intense yoga. So I've joined the intensive group, got a bit of experience, but it is very intense actually, because I've not actually had a yoga lesson since my last retreat 4 years ago in Kerala 2019. So it's been 4 years since I had my last lesson, and it is quite hard going. So for 2 hours we're doing some difficult hatha postures, and it does really wear you out. Then 9 o'clock is breakfast time. So breakfast it's a silent breakfast, so we stay silent till 10 a.m. in the morning, so no chit-chatting or no being on the phone, etc. Keeping it very sort of quiet, peaceful until 10 a.m. Breakfast tends to be, well, I'll send you some pictures of what breakfast is, and then you have a herbal tea with the breakfast, but it's not your porridge or toast or beans, it's a nice Indian breakfast. Then 10:30 to 12:30 we have our first lesson. So depending on which course you're on, you have a lesson accordingly. So I'm on the Ayurvedic Foundation course, so my first lesson is the theory of Ayurveda, and it's been quite interesting so far with Dr. Neil. 12:30 is lunchtime. Now lunch is a very light affair. It's fruit, salad, and maybe some sort of a light dish. It could be bhajia, pakora, or today's case it was daiwara, and a variety of fruit, again grown on the farm. I'm going to take a walk down that way. Actually, I've not been here before. Then between sort of lunch and 4:30 it's a bit of free time, but it's also time for self-revision, tuition, extra classes or massage treatments, medical consultations, whatever you want to do during that time. I'm out vlogging. Done a bit of reading as well. And then 4:30 to 6:30 is another session, which again could be a yoga session, or in my case it's a practical Ayurvedic lesson. So today we've got a practical massage lesson, so we'll be massaging each other, hands and legs, and learning how to give massage to yourself using oils, which will be really interesting. And then I think later we've got some cooking classes. I'm just going to spin the camera around here actually, so you can see I'm in the papaya farm, and there's a lot of papayas growing here. So after the evening class, which finishes at 6:30, I have a short break to freshen up, and then 7 onwards, 7 till 8 roughly, is dinner time. Now dinner time is a very light dinner, tends to be something quite light. I'll show you an example of something, but it tends to be like some like soup, some light vegetables, etc. And again with a herbal tea of some sort. So the idea is to keep it very light. And then people are sort of hanging around in the dining room, having a bit of a catch up on the day, because you've got people from different courses all mingling together. And then around about 8:30 everyone sort of disperses and goes to their rooms. Everyone's tired because they've been up since 5:30, and after 1-2 yoga sessions you are really tired, so people want to get to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock and be fresh for the next day. So there's not an awful lot of time to do socializing, but it's still good. People are sort of mixing with each other. What we're finding is in the dining room, people are sitting on different tables, getting to know people because it's still early days. So you're meeting new people, finding out where they're from, what they're doing, what the background is, etc. So it's nice. It's really nice. It's like being back at university for the first week, like Freshers Week, just getting to know people. And you meet them once, you might forget their name. You meet them a second time, and you get to know them a bit better. It's really good, really nice.